everyone, and welcome to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a set, bit of a little groovy set, and I'll be using Nailchemy's new Flower Power collection. So to start with, I'm just going in with a layer of white, and then we're going to do a three-way ombre. And on this nail I'm going to, well, I've already put down the Adore. Mojo is next, and there's Delight, and these colours are absolutely beautiful. And here's all the colours in the collection. So we've got Delight, the green's the Groovy, we've got Mojo, Adore, Radiant and Mellow. And the thing I love about the collections is excuse me, they all work together so well. So for sets like these, yeah, they're just so easy to create. It just really takes the guesswork out of it for you. So anyway, I've chose these three colours, and I tend to start with the deeper ones and then bring it down, you know, to the lighter. It's just easier for the blending. So I just circled that in a little bit, and now I'm just going backwards and forwards. And although it looks a bit vigorous, I have speeded it up a bit. You want the lightest touch, you know, you don't want to go, you know, deep into it, because otherwise you're just going to lift the, you know, the gel polish off the nail. So you just need to be patient. I mean, I'm not the best with ombres, but I do feel I'm getting better, you know, the more I practice. So yeah, just take your time with it until, you know, you've got the blend that you want. And now I'm coming in with the second coat, and the first coat always looks a bit messy, but once you get that second coat on, you really do get the blend a lot better. So I'll just carry on working this one in. And I like to alternate, so this one I'm coming from the tip going downwards, and then I'll pop it round and I'll go from the cuticle area, well, which would be, and then bring it down. And once I'm happy with the blend, you can see quite a few lines, but that settles. Once you put the top coat on, it sort of helps blend it in for you anyway. And for some reason, especially the matte top coat, which is what I'm using on these. And once that's done, I'll pop it into the lamp for 60 seconds. And now onto the first bit of the design. And we're going to be creating some nice little flowers. So I've put my centre dot in. I've used the black artisan gel paints for that. And now I've just got a mixture of all the colours in this collection. And I'm just going to do some nice little daisies. And I want to use, you know, the opposite. So I'm going in with the two bottom colours on the top colour. That's how I'm going to try and do the set, if that makes sense. And I've got the Groovy, and I'm just going to give them some nice little delicate stems coming off there. And this was more done because with the collection being called Flower Power, I thought, oh yeah, we need some sort of, you know, hippie chick vibes going on. So yeah, that's how I came up with the idea. So now I'm just going into the next part, and as you can see, I'm now using the pink on the lilac. So for these, it's quite easy. You just sort of press and pull. So if you can see there, press it down and pull it through. And again, so just so that it's slightly thinner at the bottom, it just gives that nice little petal shape. And we'll go in with another little stem. And I am flash curing these flowers, you know, between each one, and also the stems. Because I'm using gel paint, it's more likely to bleed. So even if you want to just do half the flower, then flash cure it, you know, if you're not that quick at doing them. But the last thing you want is for the gel polish to bleed on you, so it'll just ruin the effect of your little flowers. And I did mean gel polish, not gel paint. If I was using gel paint, you wouldn't really have to cure as much. And I'm really sorry for my my voice keeps going a little bit. It's going a little bit croaky. I've had a bit of a sore throat over the weekend, so yeah, I'll just keep taking the strepsils. And now I'm just finishing off the last little bits on this nail, and then once that's done I will give that a full cure in the lamp. And on the next design we're going to be using Groovy, Radiant and Mellow for the next three-way ombre. So yeah, same principle. I'll get the three layers on, well, the three colours, and then we'll begin with the blend. I love these colours together. It reminds me of one of those rocket lolly ices you used to get. Yeah, so I'll carry on with this and now we'll just start blending it in. So again, I'm just going to go across and blend it into that green. Then, and in between, I meant to say, if your brush loads up, just wipe it off. Yeah, you don't want it bleeding in, to the other colours. You won't get the nice effect. If that green went into the yellow, it'd just look awful. And once I finish with that blend, we'll go in. I've just done that. I've put the second coat on, and we'll just start the process again. So I'm starting at the tip this time and just working that along. I have speeded this up a little bit, so I don't normally do it that quick. And then wipe the brush off, and then we'll blend the orange and green together. And then I'll just keep working that until I'm happy with the blend. And once I am, I'll pop it into the lamp to cure, and then I'm just going to go over it with a matte top coat again. So I think, yep, there we go, just coming in with the matte top coat. And I can see like a little fibre on there, but unfortunately sometimes you don't really see that until you're watching the video back. But because we're putting a design on, you won't see it at the end. But yeah, they're so annoying, those little fibres, they get everywhere. So yeah, try and be good. My eyes aren't that good, so I have to wear glasses for doing the nails. And then when you're playing it back, because obviously everything's like a lot more zoomed in, so yeah, it's quite easy to miss them. So as you can see, I've started putting the little flowers on this one, and it's the same, just press it down, a little bit of pressure, then lift slightly, and it just gives you that nice little petal shape. There you go, you can see it there. I've gone over on the black a little bit, but I can just wipe that off. And once I've completed it, I do a bit more to this one. I can just pop that in the lamp to cure. So on this, I'm doing the white background. I've done that on all the nails because if it's a clear tip, I just find that a white base, it just gives you, a truer colour on the gel polishes. So yeah, that's the reason I've done that. And now I'm going in with my long striper brush, and I'm just using some of the Radiant, and I'm going to put that right down the centre. And you can see how easy it is to get that line with, the longer brushes. Yeah, so yeah, that's nice and easy with that. So I flash cured that because I'm going to go in and paint half of the nail with the Radiant. Now, with curing that line, it's not going to bleed over onto the white for me, or if it does, it's going to be easier to wipe off. So that's that. I'm going to pop that in to the lamp to cure. Now I'm going to give that just a flash cure because I'm now going to add some of the lava lamp. This is from Nail Sugar, and if you want any discounts on your purchases, I'll leave that code for you in the description box. And now I've got the three colours, and I'm just giving them a little swirl together, and I'm going to use that on the other side. Once I've finished, I'm just going to matte top coat this side where I've put the glitter. And on certain glitters, as you can see, the matte top coat does look really nice. I must admit, I am more of a glossy top, and the sparkle, but for certain designs, you know, the matte does look lovely. So I've just popped a very thin layer of bloom and gel on that side, and now I'm just gonna pick up some of the gel paint, keep sliding away from me with my ombre brush, and I'm just gonna wiggle it down the nail. Once I've applied it, I'm just gonna let that settle into the bloom and gel, and any other little bits I think I need to add, I'll do that as it's blooming. And there you go. So I think that looks really nice. They go lovely together. So to finish it off, I'm going to go over with a matte top coat over both sides. So you could just see it then. That's what it'd look like glossy. And there it is with the matte. Now, the next design, it's going to be exactly the same, but with the other three colours. So, again, I'm going in with my long striper brush, get that line down the centre, and now I'm working the opposite side. So, I'm going to use these as the two end nails, like the index and the pinky finger. So, they'll sort of mirror each other. So I'll do that, and then I can pop it in for a flash cure. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. It's a periwinkle twinkle, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna pat that down, you know, into the gel polish, and then when I feel like I've got enough on, I'll just pop it into the lamp and give it a full cure. So again, I'm just going to dust any that's gone over to the other side. And now I'm going to go in with the other colours, and we'll do another nice little ombre. And I did actually do another little thin layer of the bloom and gel, which really helps the colours disperse. But I've said before, if you don't have the bloom and gel, normally, you know, a base coat will do, will do the same thing. It's just so it's got something to disperse into. And then once I'm happy with that, we'll give it a full cure, and then I'll go in with the matte. I think it's the velvet matte, yeah, the Nailchemy top coat, and there it is, shiny. And then yeah, it was the velvet matte. Yeah. Now I'm going back to the other one, and this is just like a little gem glue, and I'm just putting a line down it, and I'm using these gorgeous shapes. They're absolutely beautiful, from Nail Sugar, and I'm just going to do a line, right down the centre. And I think those ones are called, yeah, that's Mint to Be. Yeah, Mint to Be. And honestly, they're so lovely. They're really, quite holographic, the colour change. And look at that in the lilac. They're absolutely stunning. So I'm going to do the same with them. Just place them right down the centre of the nail. And I'll also add a couple of little stones. And you can see those in just a tick in the reveal shot. So yeah, that's the end of the designs really. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I absolutely love this collection by Nailchemy, and I'll be doing a lot more designs. So if you could, I would love it if you could subscribe, comment, obviously like. So yeah, you all take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.